Yeah, I like what Trev said about some kind of provision is being provided because I don't think we could make a difference between loving somebody for provision or just loving them because I think that whatever they're bringing to the table, whatever characteristics they have, that's included in provision. So I feel like if we weren't speaking about provision, we would all be dating corpses that don't move, don't talk, don't bring anything to the table. I think in order to love somebody, you have to care about or love what they're also providing for you, unless it's your child or family. But romantically, I think you have to.
Oh, y'all
Thank you,
can love a
Casey.
man all y'all want.
I'm happy a woman actually came forward to say that. Appreciate you.
I
Y'all
think
can love a
for
man.
real, like
Oh, go ahead.
I think it's really just like the main reason why a woman will stick around or utilize you as a man is honestly if you know how to make her feel good. In my opinion, it's a lot of people that's with dudes that's using their cars to get where they going. Don't really do a lot of shit, but he put it on you every night, make you feel good, make you forget about everything. So you continuing to go through with everything that you're going through. So that's just my logic right there with that.
No, watch out for the gold diggers because she don't give a damn about how she feels. As long as your money keep coming, she don't give a damn. So you been warned just in case you run into one.
And I don't think feel good necessarily just means sex. I think in any relationship, somebody has to make you feel good in order for you to stay with them. Once they start making you feel bad, you should leave.
Does love today mean loyalty or just conditional support? But before we answer that question, Sweeney, like he's going to say something. Go ahead,
I
Sweeney.
wish he wouldn't
Yeah,
jump so
I was
fast after
gonna
she made that statement.
I
That's
was
a
gonna
horrible statement she just made. She said, you should leave if you don't feel bad. Now you see why there's a lot of broken homes and fatherless households and the society is crumbling the way it is. Because of y'all damn feelings. You willing to break up your family because of how you feel. What about your damn duty? I'm talking to you, Casey.
What about your what?
What you mean? What you mean, Trev? Duty.
What
You
did you
damn right.
what did you say at the end?
How you said if you could correct me if I'm wrong. You said you should
Hmm.
walk away from the relationship. You should break up
Hmm.
if he don't make you feel good or if he make you feel bad.
Yes, if somebody is consistently making you feel bad and you are unhappy to the point where you cannot fulfill your role or help your partner or be a benefit to your partner, you are no longer in a healthy relationship. You're now in an unhealthy relationship and you should leave. Whether you leave temporarily to go and find self-love and help yourself or do whatever you need to do, but once you're consistently feeling bad, you are becoming a detriment to your partner because you're not able to be a healthy partner to them, period. I think you
Thank
need
you.
to leave, whether you leave for a day, an hour, or what have you.
Thank you. I appreciate you clearing that up. You see how I just made your response better?
No, I think it was clear already. I think you're intent on misunderstanding.
Oh no, well you added the fact that you can't fulfill your role.
Well, you didn't
It
ask for
made your
detail.
response better. You didn't
You
include
didn't
that
ask
at
for
first. I
detail.
don't know if you noticed. You
Hmm.
didn't include the fact that you were feeling bad to the point where you were
I gave a
disconnected from your
surface
role.
level answer. If you wanted more clarification, you could have
Okay,
asked
then when
for it
you
like you
just know
did.
when you give a surface level answer,
Hmm.
I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna
And
make you better.
ask for clarity.
I didn't ask you from clarity. I didn't
You
have to.
did.
No, I didn't.
That was you
That
searching
wasn't
for
my
clarity,
words.
and I gave
I
it to
made a
you.
statement. I made a response to it, and then
Hmm.
you came in and you volunteered your clarity. That's
Exactly.
why I
You're
said
welcome.
it's like I'm a fine tuner. You know what I'm saying? When I make a
Hmm.
response, it's just so happen that you have to walk back your statement and clear it up and fine tune it.
No,
That's what
like you
we did.
said,
That's
I
what we're
made a
here to do.
choice. Like you
We're
said,
here to
I made a
make you
choice.
better. It's
Hmm.
okay to. It's okay. It's okay to. It's
I think
okay.
sometimes you should make your own responses better before you try to help someone else.
Okay. Okay, Casey. I'm just here. I'm just
Damn.
letting you know that's what I'm here to do.
Do it for your wife, not for me.
Okay. So you want to take
Shit.
shots? Okay. Just know that I'm the one. I'm the one.
Possibly the wrong one.
Okay. And she's glad she got a husband. I don't know about you.
I'm happy for her.
That's good. You should be happy for a wife, a black woman who's thriving. There's too many out here that's suffering and insufferable.
I'm
So
absolutely
it's
happy
good to
for
know
her.
that you're happy for a black woman who's thriving and married.
I am.
I think all the ladies
Yeah.
on this panel are
You
happy
should.
for a black woman that's thriving and happy. We don't want you to be unhappy. Like, we're not here to sit here and talk down on a woman, whether it's your wife, a sister, whomever. We're not here for that. We want to
Exactly.
we're all here to just share perspectives, and at the end of the day, we may say things that we don't like,
And
but
I'm also happy that she's
I
not
don't think
poor.
nobody
She
got the
doesn't have
expectation
options.
that you were here or you or any woman was here to talk down on somebody.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
he says he doesn't feel that anybody here has the expectation that we're here to talk down on somebody.
Exactly. And I'm glad your wife doesn't have options. And I'm glad you all are happy.
That's good. My wife ain't got to worry about being a bust down. So that's to you.
All right. The other question I had was, does love today mean loyalty or just conditional support? Does
You
love
want to
mean
say
loyalty
today's society?
or just
Like,
conditional support?
Wait, say that again. Does it mean loyalty or what kind of support?
Conditional support.
Conditional support. Okay.
When did we change the word love to mean something else?
are you talking about like today's society of love?
Mhm.
I think
I don't think they
today's
used
society of love is a little conflicted when you say.
I
that's
think
not
the
love.
definition of
They're
love
not.
still stands. I think people's principles change their own personal definition. But I think the definition of love, the overall definition of love, still stands. And I don't think it has anything to do with conditional support.
Well, I do think love have conditions, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's boundaries that should be set. Like when you're setting your standards and saying, like, one of these, if we're going to be in a relationship, I expect you to be, truthful. I expect you to be, honest. I expect you not to cheat on me. Like all of those are conditions that you're giving in terms of expectation of the other person if they're going to be in a relationship with you. So would you call that conditional love?
You can love someone and
It
still
is.
leave them at the same
Love
time.
somebody and have conditions doesn't mean I'm gonna stop loving them. Like in my relationship with my husband, there's conditions that he had for me. There's certain levels of expectation that he has on me as his wife, and the same thing I have as a wife to my husband. So, and we operate within those conditions, so to speak. So I don't think there's anything wrong with conditions.
There's nothing wrong with what you're saying, Ms. Tekken. You're absolutely right. It just takes a woman who's been in your position and had your experience to be able to understand where you're coming from. Unfortunately, sometimes we would surround ourselves with groups of women who don't understand that because they haven't taken that role yet. But you're absolutely right. The conditions you have, you can love them and still have the conditions. You have boundaries. You hold a man to his word. He holds you to his word. And keep your word and you be respectful. And once that runs out, you can pull back whatever you decided to give. So you're absolutely right, Ms. Tekken. There's no way you need to be confused on that.
So how could we have the idea that love can't be conditional? Of course it is. Love is fleeting, right? Love is just there's a million definitions, but if you take the basic Webster's definition, it just basically means you have a strong connection or a strong emotional feeling, right? So that doesn't mean that you can't feel like that tomorrow, or if you're not paying the bills this week, you can't feel like that, or if she ain't giving me no buns, I can't feel like that. If I say right now, hey, look, I really love this phone. Who are you to tell me that I don't? How can you tell me how I feel about this phone? No, if I say I really love this phone, right, then you have to take it for face value. You can't tell me what it is that I feel, right? We can try to say, I mean, if we're going by the definition, right, of course it may mean something a little bit different to everyone, but if we want to have a conversation about love, then we have to go as it is defined. And I can say that I love this phone and mean it. And I could hate it tomorrow. I could be like, yo, let me just get an iPhone instead. And you can't tell me anything differently about it. Women, men, we fall in and out of love. Your love could be inverted. It could be one instance where somebody cheated, and that same level of love, whether it were 9.5, will turn into a 9.5 of hate after they caught you cheating on them with their best friend. It's always going to be conditions. If you're not doing what the other person wants, then they could easily fall out of love with you. We don't want to hear that, but that's real life. That's how it works.